means was never fair. I'd rather be this starving artist, experience life now at its farthest. One blue sky, we are under, torn and shred now ripped asunder. The politics, war and famine, I thank God I'm still here jamming. Train your mind.
Yo, what's up YouTube? So I'm trying to grow my channel here. But the fact that those who have attained a high position in the hierarchy make it difficult for those to climb the ranks themselves, because as soon as you're at the top, you make rules which limit the ability of others to overthrow your position. So we're going to go and look at one of the videos that I have that is being limited. And we're going to go through my video manager. We're going to go and check out the title and see exactly how it is that this is actually being limited by YouTube. So let's scroll down here and let's check it out. So here's the title. Road Trip, episode number 2, No Monkey Business, Technologically Biological, Tender is the True Tinder. So here is the statement that is actually limiting the ability for me to advertise this video on YouTube, right here. Tender is the true Tinder. And if we go into the campaign management page and we click on what it is that is limiting my video, it's saying limited by trademarks in ad text Tinder. So they have literally trademarked the ability for anybody to use the word Tinder within relation to a video. And at what point in time does trademarking or copywriting things become so extent and extreme that, you know, little kids in, let's say, a preschool environment aren't allowed to creatively express themselves because they're going to be copywriting pretty much, you know, everything and, you know, saying things which are trademarked and which would end up in them being legally prosecuted for what it is they've done. I mean, it's so ridiculous. It's like I was talking with one of my friends the other day and he said, you know, a lot of times people resort to unlawful action because viably they actually can't make a living by following the laws and the rules that are in place. And so it literally forces them into a position where they can't live without breaking the laws that are there. Because those who can afford to actually make the laws themselves, which reinforce the position for them to be in a position to make the laws. And so you're in a catch-22. And you can't necessarily escape from the fact that you have to steal an apple because, you know, you are pretty much running off of your carnal and primal instincts to maintain life. But people have told you that you can't steal an apple because it is unlawful to do so. While they put a bunch of formalities up which just create more revenue for them, and they say, here you go, you can have an apple now, but in reality they're shaking hands with their business partners, but they're stealing. But it just has a bunch of fancy words behind the action of stealing and theft itself, which make it look a lot more ethical and moral. But if you break it down to bare nuts and bolts, realistically it's just a bunch of people stealing from each other. So there you have it, you know. Pretty soon we're not going to be able to, you know, breathe in air because it's going to be taxed, and we won't be able to find ourselves in locations that we can't go to because it will be privatized and monetized, and, you know, the space will be owned and everything that is housed within that space, you know, but maybe it's already like that.
Train your mind, now hear my words. Twitter paid in little birds. If you've kept up with all my posts, then your life's just like a ghost, already dead in the machine. The screen and life one's in between.